People, welcome back. Papadelicious cooking channel. We're here, and today we're gonna be making one of the best Greek food. Personally, growing up, anytime I would eat this meal, either somebody died, it was your birthday, it was your name day, or it was just a great day. We're gonna be making Makaronia Me Kima, which translates to spaghetti and meat sauce. And I know the Italians, you know, they're like, oh, we have the bolognese sauce and all that bullshit. No! Just like everything that they stole from Greece, they stole Makaronia Me Kima, okay? They stole it from us, baby. All right, I have no definitive proof for that, but I know because they stole it. It's Jimmy's favorite, baby. Jimmy loves that shit. And first things first, we're gonna be making our meat sauce. So in Greek, our kima, we've got some ground chuck, 80-20, nothing crazy, you don't have to get all that fancy shit. So, we're gonna bring our meat tubes over there, we cut them in half. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw them in our pan that's been preheated. And this is the fun part. And then you're gonna hear a sizzle on 3, 2, 1. BAM! You get all this meat out and start chopping like hell. Alright guys, so as you can see, we chopped down everything, and right now it's almost like kind of like a medium. We don't want to cook it too much because now we want it basically, we're going to be cooking it later, simmering with all the vegetables. And what we're doing first is we're cooking the meat, so all that fat gets into the pan, all that good flavor, and then we're going to take the meat out so it doesn't get too greasy. Because you'll see if you have like meat sauces that are like all like oily and stuff, it's because of that step. You didn't take out the grease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, just get my strainer. All right guys, so as you can see, we got some of our meat out and it's straining right over here. So it's just resting, and then what we have right here is I shredded some carrots and some mushrooms and celery. This celery is down over here. We got mushrooms and some diced onion. The reason I shredded the carrots, celery, and mushrooms is because I kind of want it to get that flavor, but I want it to melt. I want it not to be like chunky and you see the carrots and everything, but you want the flavors. So these are like aromatic vegetables that are really good to cook with everything, and they go great with a meat sauce. We've got everything ready. We're gonna throw this into the pan. It's got these mint juices into the pan soaked in, so all these vegetables are gonna absorb it, especially the onions. It's gonna be awesome. This step is always much better than vice versa. All right guys, so what we're gonna do now, we have some tomato paste. So we're gonna put about a tablespoon. We're gonna throw it in with our vegetables. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna cook down the concentrated tomato paste, incorporate it with our vegetables. So it's just melting together. It's a thick paste, so it's gonna take some time for you to stir around. People, we have some Greek wine, aromatics. Who cares? You can just get any red wine, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna add it after the tomato paste is kind of cooked down. You're gonna add probably like around a half a cup of wine, and we're gonna incorporate this with our vegetables, and you're gonna want to cook down the wine a little bit. And then we're gonna start adding our beef and tomato sauce. So we have our San Marzano tomato can, but to up the flavor a little bit, and we're cooking this for my dad, Jimmy. So he likes roasted bell peppers, and I like them too. I think it gives a good flavor to the sauce. We're gonna throw these into a blender, kind of blitz them, and kind of get them to the same consistency as the tomatoes, and add those to the tomato sauce too. All right guys, so what we're gonna do is we have our beef, our vegetables, and got that wine smell, concentrated tomato too, salt and pepper we seasoned it up with. We're gonna add our beef. We're gonna reheat it, incorporate it with the vegetables, stir it around, and then after about a minute or so of stirring, we're gonna add our tomato sauce. All right guys, so we got it blended up with the peppers and everything. Stir it around, and this is kind of where you judge it. So it looks like it's looking pretty thick. We can add some more liquid. So what I always do is I get some water afterwards from your kitchen sink, hose down the blender, and then throw a little bit in here. You don't want to throw too much because then it's going to take forever for it to evaporate. But then again, you don't want to put too little where it's like a sloppy Joe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna add some more. God.
You put enough in there?
It's fine. Guys, it's simmering. Okay, you got these bubbles. So we're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna season it simply. Not too crazy. What we're gonna do is salt, pepper, a little thyme, some Greek oregano that my grandmother smuggled, and this is a big controversy, okay? This is a cinnamon stick. A lot of people put cinnamon into their kima, but any Greek person, it's like an IPA, right? You either love it or you hate it. My grandfather, for instance, my grandmother once made a whole tray of pasticcio with the meat sauce. She put cinnamon in it. And he hates that shit so much, he threw away the whole tray because of the cinnamon. But you know what? My dad doesn't really like it. But we're gonna put the cinnamon stick in for a little bit. And we're gonna take it out and then go from there. Canela, Jimmy!
I hate canela.
I think it's just Mexican.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
It's not that much. So we put our spices in, gave it a mix, and now we threw it down to a simmer. And what we're gonna do when it comes to any meat sauce, you always kind of want to simmer it and have those flavors develop. You know, low and slow. Just keep it good. I like doing it this way because once it's down to a simmer, you can put your water to heat up. While it's heating up, it's simmering. Those flavors are incorporating with each other, and it's just getting great. And honestly, kima, the next day too, the next following day, tastes even better because those flavors still incorporate throughout the whole rest of the day. So we're gonna get our water boiling and get ready for the next step. Always salt your water, people. Don't be stupid. Give it the extra flavor. And if you're gonna complain about sodium, don't make pasta. So we're scavenging through and we're taking out our cinnamon stick. It's only been like 10 minutes. We're taking it out because we're gonna be nice to Jimmy. We're not gonna let all this cinnamon break down, just a little bit. And fresh cinnamon sticks are always much better. I feel like it gives it that much more of a better flavor. Listen, people. You know, sometimes when you cook a Makaronia Me Kima, you know, while the meat's cooking, you just sit outside, enjoy the beautiful scenery, look at that shit. You know, enjoy yourself. Maybe have a frappe. Talk to your wife, talk to your kids. You know, enjoy a nice cigarette. Kids! Don't smoke! Don't smoke, man! What just happened, don't do that, okay? Don't smoke while your meat's cooking, you know? You can do other things. In the kitchen, you always got something to do. You can either clean, you can either work on your dessert, your salad, whatever. What we're gonna do while the water's boiling and it's heating up, we're gonna grate our cheese. What we have is a beautiful block of Parmesan. I know I was talking shit to the Italians, but it's not my fault that Kroger, H-E-B, all my regular grocery stores here in Houston, Texas, don't have cacalateri or caseri, okay? So you gotta go with the Parmesan. That's real time, fuckers. Next step, we've got our linguine, all right? So this is just something I found in my pantry. We're using it up. You can use spaghetti. Typically we use spaghetti for Makaronia Me Kima, but it's up to you. Use whatever you have. If you have rigatoni, you have penne, do your thing. Make it your food. And what we're gonna do, since it's linguine, we're gonna use a trick my gal taught me, is you just go ahead and break it in half. Bam, just like that. It probably took about 10-15 minutes. But you know, this gives you time to relax, do other things. Put our pasta into salted water. Remember salted water. And we'll go from there. Tell you what, bro.
My bro.
Oh shit! Our pasta incorporated, and it says it takes 8 minutes for it to cook. So we're gonna put a timer on for 8 minutes, and periodically we're gonna make sure that we're getting from the bottom, getting our pasta broken up, because if you don't do that, then it's all gross and nasty, and it's all clumped up together, and you look like a freaking amateur, and you don't want to do that. Alright guys, pasta is ready. Now, we've got a strainer set up, ready to go. Alright, what we're doing, we're going to shake some of that excess water, and we're going to actually put it back in the pan. The reason we're doing this is we're going to incorporate some of the sauce already into the pasta, and some butter too, just to give it some flavor, some salt and pepper. For me, this gives it just extra shine, so it looks better, and then your pasta kind of, you know, loosens up and gets that extra flavor that it needs. So we have our kima, it's ready. We're gonna throw a couple ladles in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it, so this way it looks better. Sauce is incorporated to the pasta, and it's just that much more flavorful. So guys, this big fork thing, this is what fancy restaurants use. I've never done it, so I think I'm gonna fuck it up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! We have our pasta incorporated. What we're gonna do is ladle some on top. Cheese it up. Alright? Cheese it up. Moment of
Take your
truth.
time. Take your time.
Good, but it still smells canela. But it's good. This is good. This is good.
Alright guys, another episode done. Another great tip from Chef Papadelicious. Macaroni Me Kima, or spaghetti meat sauce, Greek style. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know what you guys do for your kima. Every family does it different. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned some new tricks. And we finally got Jimmy to actually like something I made. That's a hard thing to do. Thanks guys. Hope to see you soon.